We're recording. And last session, you guys had some interesting times in this Cells Vault. From battling animated armor to zombies to teleporting because you didn't check for runes.
And someone peed my pants.
And someone peed Oak's pants. It's a mystery.
It wasn't me.
And shockingly, your duck hasn't died.
Right?
Did we both just barely finish the short rest?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yeah, we took an emergency short rest in the hallway so that Beezer could touch up her stab.
I was almost dead as well.
Over here to spine. Maybe run away.
I feel like the thunder wave did more than anything.
I mean, you pushed the swords away. You're okay. I think it helped, technically.
And also stole a jam.
Almost. You've been baptized, Kazdal, into the group where Beezer almost kills people. With Thunderwave.
I've done it to everyone now.
That's the initiative.
Yes, yes it is. So, as you sit catching your breath in a cold day, surrounded by slain zombies, what are you gonna do, guys?
I'd like to investigate this door that I'm right next to. Make sure there's no more teleportation runes on anything.
Okay. Alright, hold on a sec.
Other side of the wall.
We end up in the room with the fire.
This time with the flaming swords.
Everything's on fire. It's a really bad time.
Your head eye. Just fuck it.
That's a 21.
Okay, hold on a sec. I've got to pull up my notes here. You see before you a door that looks much like the other door. There's a handle.
Really motif here.
You don't hear anything from inside, but you do see a little crack under the door, and you see a bit of light shining out. And that's as much as you can tell without touching
Ooh, I
it.
like light.
It's those
I'm
magic,
gonna try the door.
it's
Okay.
the magic lanterns. The Skyrim rule.
Reach out your hand
I'm
and
gonna
touch the cold doorknob.
Hey, Abby. Hey, Abby. Abby.
Yeah?
I wanna come over.
That's a good idea. You are the squishy one. Right, yeah, I do. Alright, so I'm opening the door. What do I see in there?
All right, you open the door.
Dark.
you op-
It's literally under the door.
It was a light strip, you know, LEDs. You open the door.
Radical.
Radical, yeah.
They got one of those cool undercarriage lights.
Yeah, it changes color if you clap. Blue, red. You open the door, Abby, and you see inside 6 steel tables, shelves lining the walls filled with just stuff. Bottles with things in them, bottles with colored liquid, strange glass contraptions and things, weird metal instruments, books, just so much stuff. There are
I like stuff.
several ever-burning torches, and you see at the far end of the table a humanoid wearing a long dark blue robe with gold trimming. This humanoid has just bleach white skin, glowing red eyes, curly hair, and is currently at
Close the door.
before him is a contraption of several different bottles, spirals of glass. There's a fire under one which is bubbling and flowing through the spiral, and he's like dropping in little bits. And as you open the door, he looks up.
Elvish and common?
Okay. He says something in a language that you do not know. Heskashin? And kind of just stares you.
This was the wrong
Not the
door.
bathroom.
I'm gonna reach around Abby and just close the door.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really this.
I would like to.
Confuse us.
As soon as I close the door, I want to walk up. I'm going to be like, so what'd you see in there?
What I can only describe as a mad chemist.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Just not
Like you.
attack. I'd like to try and open the door.
No, Castel, no.
No. Let's not open that door.
I totally want to meet this guy. I'm going to burst through. I want to meet him.
Okay.
Oh God!
If you want to try, Abby, you can try.
Tap him with the guidance.
I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay, so I can do acrobatics, right?
Yes.
What's my better one? Well,
How's your dexterity?
but that's a natural 20, so it doesn't matter.
I got a 13.
And you got Casdell?
Natural 20.
Okay. This little halfling is so fast. He slips through your fingers and you're like, ah! And you burst into the room, Casdell, and you are faced with an extremely pallid-looking humanoid. He looks human, or he might have been human once, but his flesh is sunken, his skin is just for ages, and his eyes are the strangest scarlet color. He is currently in the process of putting down the beaker he was holding, and coming around the side of the table, you can see he's dressed in the same robes the other zombies have been wearing. Dark blue with gold trimmings. Make a history check, Casdell.
Yay!
I'm sorry, is this a friend of yours?
It's my dad.
That's my dad!
You got a 20?
That's not good though, so that's a 16.
I don't know about this, though. You've been getting vibes while you were in here, and you were told that this was an Aeorian crash site. But now you realize it's a passing way. More of a legend way about the floating Aeorian islands, which were filled with mages. and run by mages. And you realize now that the robes that he is wearing matches the Aeorian mages, which were illustrated in a... This was a laboratory of those mages. So, best you can deduce, this may have...
So, what... It's a mage. Is he moving towards me, like, aggressively, or...?
He hasn't moved towards you at all. He is staring at you with his head cocked, and he says something in a... What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Halfling, and Common.
Okay. He says
Why do we all
something...
speak Elvish?
You're all...
Makes sense.
You're all... Okay. And then when you don't respond, I assume? Or do you say something?
Not in common, though, probably. Just be like, hey, buddy.
He kind of blinks his bright red eyes at you and switches languages and says, in what... He says,
Oh, sweet.
have you come to bring me more ingredients? And his eyes are just fixed on you.
I'm gonna step around. I'm gonna step in too and dig in my basket a little bit, pull up some weird swamp plants. Just be like, can these be of help?
I realized
What are you making?
I didn't show you guys him
Just-
yet. Let's show him to you guys.
Yeah, just
Good news.
Caesar's just got like weird flowers from the swamp. Oh, cool, looks horrible.
That's definitely a vampire.
I don't like that one bit.
Alright, you got some cool...
Kayla's doing like the angry cat flicks and like smacking into shit.
Those are my team necromancer, whatever.
Just like,
Listen very carefully.
What?
weird swamp
Listen
flowers.
very carefully. I will say this only once. None of you are prepared.
That was my mom. She says none of you are prepared.
We are not. I'm
Alright.
afraid.
Alright, so Beezer, you are holding up some, you're out of spell slots. Great. So you're holding up some dried swamp plants.
Yes.
Okay. He turns his weird red gaze on you and cranks his head a little more to the side, and his eyes narrow, and he says, in that halting, archaic Elvish, it's almost like reading a Shakespearean play, is how I would describe it. And he says,
Oh, cool.
the new shipment arrived. You've come to help?
Yes, we are 100% here to help.
I will.
Are you saying this in Elvish, Beezer?
Yes.
Okay.
Saying this in Elvish.
Okay.
That we are absolutely here to help, and I'm kind of trying to match Toad because I've known some really old elves that kind of talk like that, just with the druid. But you know, it sounds kind of like a '90s kid trying to do Shakespeare. Like Toad's my guy. We're here to help for sure.
All right, Beezer, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Oh no, I don't think I'm good at those. Oh dear.
Must die. You know this.
Oh, hang on. Fine.
We'll
Okay.
take a couple steps forward. I'm just gonna move this way so that somebody else can get in the room.
Excuse me. Why are you being so
In the human shield is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
He needs a meat shield. Oh, nothing. Be a meat shield.
Why are you not behaving? There it goes. Okay.
Oh, yep. Cool. He believes us.
That is a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, my guy, we're both here to help. We're down.
He could get a nat 1. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Shifting eyes.
Okay, that was a bad roll. Let's see. That's a 5 though, so he still beats you, but only barely. He seems to approach for a moment, and like his eyes light up, and he says, "You know the gods, they must die." Yes? And he sort of stretches his hand out, and then he freezes.
Oh.
And his eyes flick to all of your weapons, and he says, "No. Steal it. You've come to steal it for the other armies. I know what you are for."
Back a little bit. Just like, cool.
No, you're the squishy one. I had to push you back.
She's the tough one.
Risa only knows child.
Excuse you. I want to
I told you not to open the door again, Castal.
He is striding towards you.
Towards
You've come to steal it. You've come to give it to the gods.
Anything
The
for
gods.
No, no. We haven't come to steal anything. Well, I mean, we didn't know anyone was still alive out here. And I'd point to the frigid, well, cool anime scar that Abby's got going on.
I got it on my face.
Yeah, the cool
I'm not gonna
anime
lie.
scar.
I don't think he's gonna help us with that, but
I'm gonna point at it and be like,
He doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust you, Beezer. He is now
trust me,
he
somebody else talks.
he is now eyeing Abby and he's now eyeing Abby and Kazdal. Yep. You don't speak Elvish,
yeah,
Kazdal?
I'm gonna ask like
I know
I
a
do.
little bit of Elvish, and I think I'm gonna say, hey, buddy, look, I don't want to kill you, but I do want to.
I don't think you can start that sentence.
I want to help you if you help me. You know, like I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
His mouth widens into just a grin,
How did anyone negotiate?
and he raises up his withered fingers and makes this little motion. You've come to help?
Oh dear. Oh, I don't like that.
You know the gods must die? And then his eyes drop down to your breastplate, Abby, where the Wild Mother symbol rests.
Oh no!
And his eyes narrow even further. Spies.
If we're spies, we're shit spies, my guy.
Were you gonna say something, Kazdal?
Has failed.
Actually, funny enough, I'm actually just gonna start scanning the table because I'm like, things are about to go sideways and I need help. So I want to see if there's anything useful that I can use.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay.
Go ahead and make an investigation. Or it would be a perception check at this point.
Down it. Shit's about to go sideways.
I'm just gonna reach over and pat Abby.
Oh man, that's
pat Abby's
intense.
shoulder and cast resistance.
There's a lot of lab equipment on that table. Some of it is glowing blue. Some of it looks like it's just full of water. But there's a lot of glass equipment on there. On all the tables, in fact.
I kind of want to. I'm not gonna grab anything, but I kind of want to start like looking like I'm gonna grab something and see how he reacts. Like I'm not actually gonna like, kind of like, you know, like a shopper when they want to buy something and they're kind of like, you know, scanning the shelves.
You're kind of like this. Like,
I kind of do one of those.
okay. As soon as you make a move towards the table, his head whips around unnaturally quickly and focuses on you. And once again stares And he takes a step forward and
I
says,
thought these were for everybody. I'm sorry. That was a mistake.
sorry, what? What's that?
What'd you say, Castle?
No, sorry, you cut out. Oh, I was just gonna tell. I was like, I thought these were for everybody.
I'm sorry, what?
Keep going. I want to see what he's gonna say. I was just making a joke.
Everybody's audio going out?
Oh,
Am I not coming through?
no,
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, I just didn't understand what you said.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's staring at you and he
Oh.
says,
you're
so you've come to take it. You've come to steal my inventions and turn them against me. I knew you would come. I've known for many years. And at this
That I'm the only one that doesn't speak any
I
Elvish.
mean, no, not entirely. I want to, kind of. What are we here to take? What's your invention? What's your thing? What's your MO?
roll a persuasion check to get him to tell you, Castle.
I know, but I want to hear him say it.
Yeah,
Yay.
because I'm planning on doing something here in a minute if he takes another step towards us. And that's gonna turn shit sideways
Persuasion is
real fast.
okay. It's okay. No, that's a 10.
He grins even wider, and you just see
Yeah.
his gums and tongue are also white.
Ew,
It's really creepy, and he just kind of
that's unhealthy.
the gods send strange. Oak yells from the hallway. Gods send strange messengers these days, but I will prevail. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative. Go ahead, Beezer, say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say, I never held much.
Oh, I just want
I never
to
held stuff in the gods anyway.
Try to join his team at the last second.
Where was that for the deception check?
Oh, not bad. I got a 19.
Sweet.
Okay. What's your dexterity modifier?
Is this 0?
No, I mean Kazdal, sorry.
0.
Okay,
But I rolled a 19, so
okay.
yeah, 0.
Ours is
I got a
0.
19.
Yeah, you tied with,
Yeah.
you tied with him.
I got a 19 as well with a dex of 0.
Okay.
That was,
I'll put you right after Kazdal then.
Oh, even for that, did better than I did.
Or I guess. Yeah. Sorry, what?
Abby doesn't have a dex modifier either.
Okay, one at a time. Oak.
I have a dex modifier. I got 13.
Okay.
And then Oak got a 6. Sir Beth got
Oh, okay, so you're the cool.
fucking Sir Beth is something here.
Gotcha.
What did Sir Bath get?
A 15.
Okay.
A 15.
You
He's a
chose
15.
the weirdest animal companion. Alright, let me do Foth. That's a 14 plus.
It wasn't on purpose.
That's a 17. You said Bath got a what?
Ooh.
15.
Okay. So Foth is before the duck, thankfully. And Chime. Oh, Chime, why? That's a 2, 6, 7. That's an 8. Chime is just before you, Oak. Chime, I don't believe speaks Elvish. Let's see. Nope, no Elvish. Oh, he does speak Elvish, yes. He could have helped, but he didn't.
That's 2.
Oh, weird.
So, as you say what you say about the gods, he kind of turns his head towards you and says, "Me neither. That's why they must die, and Feral Saul will be the one to do it. You're interrupting my research." And he goes to his belt and he pulls out a sword.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Just this long, gleaming blade. Yes, that's his name. That's what he said his name was.
Okay.
Oh boy.
How do you spell that?
F-E-R-L.
Is it like feral, like crazy, like a cat?
No, it's F-E-R-O-L.
F-E-R-O-L.
Last name S-A-L. He is going to go forward and let's see, who last talked to him? Beezer did. He's going to move forward and make an attack against Beezer because he's up first.
Oh no.
Alright, Beezer. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you. That first one is a 2, that doesn't hit. Second one is a natural 20. Okay, and that's 5 points of necrotic damage that you take. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay, as his sword strikes into your arm, you feel that poison pulse, but you also feel as if some of your strength is ripped from you. You now have your hit point maximum reduced by 5 points.
Son of a bitch.
Until you take a long rest.
Oh, man.
So go ahead and mark that down.
5 points?
5 points.
Jeez, that sucks.
I wish you guys had explored the rest of the dungeon first. Oh.
I didn't realize there was tables and shit. Probably.
I know, there's no clear way to go in this place. I'm stuck.
Yeah. Real quick.
I'd like to remind everyone.
End of his turn?
Let's see here. I believe it is. Yes, that's the end of his turn. It is now Kazdal's turn. I'd also like to remind everyone that retreat is always an option. But Kazdal, you're up.
That was... Sorry, what? Oh, retreat is an option. Retreat?
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Do what you're gonna do, Castel.
Okay, I kind of... If there's something that seems shiny on the table, I like to grab it and run.
Okay. There is something shiny on the table. It looks like a sort of silvery, maybe platinum, you're not sure. But it is a sort of a beaker, like a pouring thing. It's very shiny. Yeah.
I like it. Sometimes it can...
Alright, go ahead and move your token where you're going.
Am I allowed to do it?
You should be. Let's see.
1, 2, 3,
There you
4.
go. Alright. Kazdal
I guess it
has.
just depends on if you want to count grabbing something as a bonus action or an action.
I'll allow you to grab the pitcher, it's okay. I feel like you can lunge and then run. So you watch as your tiny new companion grabs a silvery pitcher off the table and flees. Any bonus actions, Kazdal?
I'm just gonna run past and say, sorry, I'm desperate, and keep running.
Alright, Beezer, you're up.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna do something stupid as well.
No, don't do this stupid thing.
Because why be you when you could be there? And I'm gonna wild shape as a bear.
Okay, you are now a bear.
I don't think now's the time for that.
There.
And bear. You know, actually, because that fucker just took a third of my health points, and the bear is a little bit better off.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Bear. And then I'm going to also run.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna barrel my way into the hallway here.
Okay.
Probably knock a few people over as I go.
Alright. Very good. You are a bear. You run through and you just hear Chime scream, "Bear!"
And I try to be like, no, it's me.
You also weirdly hear Foth scream, "Bear!" Alright, Beezer.
The door's open, I presume.
The door is still open, and Abby is alone in the room with him. Foth sees you guys just fleeing from the room and is going to run over here to see if Abby's okay. Because that's how I've been to play her.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Run back in the room while I'm running at it.
And make an attack because monks. Let's see. Monks get one attack,
Hell yeah.
right?
Function.
Let's see.
1 and then a bone.
Right, one attack and then one unarmed strike, right? Okay. Alright, so 1 quarterstaff attack.
Yeah.
Let's see if that.
I think they started keeping it.
Oh, really? Okay. 14 plus. Ah!
Hold on, that's right.
Plus. So it's a 15, and that hits. So that is 1d6 plus 4. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This guy being very
7 points.
Can't you?
45, 43, 42, 41,
Nice.
40, 39. He does not look as frail as the ones you met in the hall, Oak, I'll tell you that. And did you find out about that, Jaden?
Yeah, it looks like it's a key point to do for blows.
No, I mean unarmed strike.
Unarmed should be a bonus action.
Okay. Then she will use her bonus
That would
action.
have to be a feat or something though, because it's not in their class, if that's the case, like,
Oh, really?
martial arts, music, dexterity.
It says here on the sheet, bonus actions, unarmed strike.
Yeah, I see it. Actually, it's underneath martial arts.
Okay.
Yep.
So she's gonna do her bonus action unarmed strike, and that is plus 5 to hit. Oh, natural 20. Okay. That's 1d4 plus
Nice.
3.
Holy-
That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Beat you to death.
And that's another 7 points of damage. So she
See, look, we can kill it. Let's kill it.
both runs into Room slams her staff down on his head and then punches him in the face. And he just kind of goes, ah, and doesn't really move. But he's on the top there. And that's Foth's turn. Sir Bath is up. Oak. Very good.
Nice. Glad he's contributing the team.
He tries and jumps onto the bear.
Okay. There's now a duck riding on you, Beezer.
I'm alright with that. I don't see that.
It's very majestic, this armored duck.
To you because you watched it happen.
Okay. There is now a majestically armored duck on the bear,
There.
riding away.
Okay.
Abby, you're up.
No, again, I got a little on the page of funny.
Make a rapier attack.
Yeah, we are fighting. Alright.
Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, longsword. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different character. Longsword attack, and kind of do a slice up motion as I roll.
Alright, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
9.
Okay.
9 to hit.
Let's see. Let's do it again.
He lunges backward, and your sword carves into where he was.
Take that air, you son of a bitch.
Abby.
Leaving.
Okay, go ahead.
Good. Okay.
Alright. That brings us to, let's see, Chime. And Chime is going to run forward over to here. And just kind of give you a slap on the shoulder as you run by him, Abby. Like, good job. And he's going to win.
Or is it with a wrestling match where you gotta tag your teammates?
Yes. Alright, and he's going to make a rapier attack. And that's 15 plus 17. Yep, that hits. And that is 1d8. And that's an 8. 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
If I can do math. Let's- I need to buy a
I think
cat.
we can kill this guy.
I don't. I really don't. I think we should leave.
And that is
Why would I?
all right.
Cool, versus TPK.
So he just stabs straight through the chest, pulls his rapier back, and Farrell lets out this unearthly scream into his face. And then Chime repeats it at him.
Would you say it's like a high-pitched, screechy sort of scream, or more like a
I'd say
what kind of scream?
I'd say it's between like a video game. I'd say it's anger. Imagine the Nazgul from the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Okay. Feels
And Chime just screams back at him. And he's gonna stay there because Oak is there.
big voice.
Oak, you're up.
Oak is gonna get right here, draw his two short swords,
Okay.
make one attack with.
Alright, go ahead.
Nice.
16.
That just hits. Roll damage. Roll damage.
Hell yeah. Hold on. That's the wrong number.
2. You poke a hole in his shirt.
Not a 4. No. Because I add my dexterity to it, so
I know, I'm just kidding.
that would be a. No, it would be a 6.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 and then you have a +4 of dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the total?
So it's 6.
Alright, 6 points of damage.
This number.
Okay.
And he's gonna yell back to Deidre, carry that duck!
Priorities, right?
Sure.
Okay.
A fucking bear.
No, he's gonna yell to the duck. I don't know why I would yell to Deidre. Stay on that bear!
Quack, 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 quack.
Place for it because if everybody's turning around to go back in there, guess where Beezer's going?
Alright.
There
Your
isn't room for a bear to get through there.
Your sword slashes straight across his chest, and you see his flesh part beneath his robes, and it's just lifeless. There's no blood in there, nothing. Sorry, Abby, no gore this time.
Oh, this freaks me out.
Alright, it's. Yay. It is Farrell's turn. And. Necromancy, my dear sir.
Ew.
Well,
Ew.
he wouldn't know how to talk to me, and I wouldn't know how to talk to him.
Yeah,
Oak's the only one who doesn't speak Elvish.
I know. Alright,
Even
let's
the duck
see.
does. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, he is going to make an attack against Oak because you just attacked him. And he's going to make a two-handed attack with his longsword. And yeah, okay. That's 10, 11, 12. That's a 14 to hit.
Miss it.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm small.
Good job. That's really good. His attack misses, and now he's gonna make his second attack. That's a
Haircut anyway.
19, 20, that's a 20.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Alright, you take. I know, I'm sorry. You take 7 points of slashing damage. And. Let's see. That is 5 points of necrotic damage. And. Let's roll.
So that's at 13 in total.
Yes.
12. Right?
Yeah. 12.
That's 12 in total.
Uh-huh. You also take 3 points. Go ahead and make a constitution saving throw.
You don't survive this. Oh my god. Oh wait, no. Nope, still bad.
Oh no.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
Okay.
Oh god. Nice.
Alright.
I'm out of the spell slot.
I know, dude. I'm sitting on 1.
Of missing to your total hit points until you take a long rest. It cannot be risen past. So your total hit points, subtract 3. You cannot go above that until you take a long rest. Goodness. All right. And
Throw him up to someone nice and close.
that's his turn. We're back to Kazdal.
Oh my god, this is bad. I'm not gonna leave my friends, so I'll just kind of move back one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do a safe one.
Okay.
So, dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dexterity saving throw. That's a 3, 4. That's a 5.
He fails!
He fails.
Ah,
How much damage?
1d8.
All right, go ahead.
That is... Tough damage?
Nice. Okay.
Doing great.
You're doing great, Kazdal. Ayun is let's see.
I'm contributing.
The La Bear is so proud of you.
And then I'm gonna stash the beaker with my bonus action.
All right. Beaker is now in your bag. You now have one. You can write that down as 1 platinum beaker.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm collecting all the useless stuff.
Hey, things.
you're doing what my character does in Skull.
Yeah, Beezer's got spoons, so.
She does, and she had bones for a while. Beezer, you're up.
Turn those into soup.
Yes, she does.
Okay. I'm going to, like, start down the hallway a little more and then realize that nobody's following me.
Okay.
And just kind of grumble and turn back around.
All right.
And I'm gonna... I mean, I'll do my best, but I'm not allowed to move the duck.
Oh, I mean, you can buck the duck off.
And, yeah, I'll, like, sit down and put it down next to the wall.
Quack, 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 quack.
Am I allowed to move through allies
Yes.
with a large beast?
I'd say if you smush them a little bit, yes.
Okay.
I mean, we could shove this out here.
You're just like, I'm a bear, I'm coming through.
Yeah. So, let's see, that's... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna like try and push out a little farther around the table.
Okay.
I'll voluntarily go to here.
All right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a big ol' swipe at this fucking thing with my bear claws.
All right. Use bear power.
You can like push me with it. I'm like, okay.
Roll for bear attack. That's
Bear,
roll for bear.
I do love bear because if bears get a +5, that's an 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
Points of damage.
All right. Okay. You absolutely maul his face and just rip part of his skin down. Still no blood. But now he's kind of like hanging open a little bit and he's just like
Gonna do a bear growl at him. Bring it. I sound cooler.
very good. Are you staying there, Beezer? We're back to Foth. He's gonna make another bow attack. And that misses. So, unarmed strike. Ah, natural 1. That misses. Damn.
Ow.
Okay. She's like staring at this bear that's mauling the enemy and just like shakily, and then it misses completely. You're fighting. Accidental backstory. I wish Rustin was here. Sir Bath is up.
So back. He's gonna hide behind his corpse.
Yep.
True contributor to the team.
He's here for morale support.
He is. And to look cool.
Good morale support.
You guys could turn him into your logo.
And he is the trap. He is the trap. The
Detector.
You're just gonna throw the duck in the traps? Oh man. Alright.
No,
Very good, Sir Bath.
not like that.
Abby is up.
I'm gonna try and cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
+1d4
To yourself?
What'd that do?
What's it do to yourself or?
I think it does to myself. I'm gonna double attack
Divine favor. That's a spell.
Until the spell ends, your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. So it's just you.
Okay,
Nice. Yeah, it's just for her.
Alright, so
so I'm gonna do that.
your blade lights with the divine light of the Wild Mother.
Divine Light. And I'm going to push Chime out of the way
Okay,
so I can get in here, in this area,
okay.
and make an attack.
Alright, make an
Nice.
attack with your glowing sword.
5 out of 16.
Had your divine favor.
Yes.
And then 1d4
Nice.
plus 3, that's 9.
How do you want to do this, Scarlet Abby?
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna be ahead of
All right.
him.
You pull your glowing sword back in an arc, and his head flies off, and he.
It only took a couple of you taking your bats him down, but
I was really worried about you guys for a second, but you did really well. Abby, after you've done this, and you're just kind of standing there in silence as everyone stares at this dead white, which it was, a white.
White.
Uh-huh. You hear from behind you Chime say, "So beautiful when murdering."
My ears are turning red.
Hey, you're still.
Fair form and just kind of grin.
And I'm just kind of.
All right. So, guys, you are now in the empty laboratory.
I'd like to coax the ducks back.
Now I'm getting.
I'm just signal the duck. Let him know it's safe, and then you can walk it.
All right. The duck comes out. Over to you,
Hurts,
Casdal.
So he's stupid.
You're just gonna go to sleep in the laboratory? Oak.
Oak hurts.
Alright.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna start investing.
How badly are you hurt?
I am at 1/3 of my life points.
Oh dear.
I'll go up to Oak and do a lay on hands.
I mean,
I think I
hold on. I can take a potion.
You guys can also take a long rest. It's okay.
Camp out in the lab.
I mean,
we killed the most dangerous thing in here.
The threat is dead.
the threat
Don't say that. We don't know if he was the most dangerous thing in here.
the threat in the room is gone, yes. You can close the door if you want.
I'm gonna start investigating the tables and seeing if anything
Alright.
looks like what was
Yeah.
described.
Roll an investigation. What are you looking for?
Same.
The cure?
Didn't we have somebody who described what the cure looks like to us?
Yes, a milky white liquid kept in gold vials.
I'm not looking for cure. I'm just looking
Yeah,
for stuff.
I'm
Alright.
looking for gold files.
Okay.
Investigation.
Ooh, I did got really good. Hold up.
13.
Alright. Beezer, you
I
look
got a
Right. I got
21.
Hell yeah.
nice, Kazdal. I'll get to you. Beezer, you spend quite a while looking through, and this is a laboratory. There are spell components everywhere that are just dried up and withered. Various reagents and acids. Laboratory supplies that are, some of them are just broken. You do find, looking through, that there's enough that if you wanted to, you could put together a set of alchemist supplies. But there are
I'd
no
like to do that, yes.
there are no gold vials. Alright, you now have a set of alchemist supplies.
Hell yeah.
Kazdal, you got a 21?
21.
Okay.
Alright, Kazdal.
Okay, he drank a potion.
And you're just looking for shiny stuff? Is that right,
I'm
Kazdal?
looking for pretty much anything. I'll look for
Okay.
like I don't know what the potion they're looking for. Sorry,
Alright.
I think there's a delay between
I
you
mean,
and
I can describe it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for stuff.
Okay. You're finding pretty much the same things Beezer found. But given your really high roll there, I'm gonna say that under this table over here, you do find a corpse. There is a corpse under that table. And it looks a lot more recent
A
than
corpse?
a corpse.
A body.
A body. It looks a lot more recent than Feral Saul
Is
did.
it like is
The
it like
the clothing is more recent. This is a female half elf. And pretty well preserved given the coldness of this area, but still, she's been dead a while. However, Kazdal, on her armor, you do see a very familiar insignia of a set of scales and an axe head, which you know to be the symbol of the lawbearer.
is it like a necklace or
No, that's just a thing. That's
do I have
just
to like take her like shirt?
that's just a thing that's like stamped on her breastplate, which is all dinged up. But you do find on her body. Let me pull it up here. Come on. My document's being slow. You do see that on her wrist, withered away, there is a bracelet, very sparkly bracelet. This seems to be made of topazes and gold, and there are little charms hanging off it with the lawbearer's symbol on the little charms. So there is a charm bracelet on her wrist.
I'm gonna. Sal's gonna like look at it reluctant for a minute. He's gonna be like, and then he's gonna pick it and put it on.
All right. You also see that under the back of her there is a tattered book. If you want to pull that out.
Ooh, a book. I would like the book.
Okay, you pull the book out, and you see that the back of it is pretty water damaged from where she's been laying on this damp floor. But the rest of it seems pretty okay. This is a book of stories about the Lawbearer, basically a religious text. And it also seems, as you're flipping through, that there are various historical anecdotes about the history of Wildmount.
Fun. Okay, cool.
You also find, stuffed in her pocket,
What?
you see just as you're about to leave, sticking out of her pocket, that's a scroll case.
A scroll case.
A scroll case. If you want to take that and open it up, you can.
I would like.
Body.
You all notice him go over to the table and start poking.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I'm done rifling through it, I'll let everyone know.
I'm also curious. The Lawbearer is a god, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. But
And I get to
I think so.
This
get
is
stories involved.
dead cleric.
it is. You open up the scroll case. Inside, you will find a spell scroll for Guardian of Faith.
Beacon of Faith.
Guardian of Faith.
Guardians of Faith.
Mm-hmm. So you can cast that one time. Did
Fun. I'm running out of space on my character sheet. I gotta make another one to make the adjustments of all the stuff I now have.
Are you doing it with the Adobe Acrobat? Or is it a digital one?
Oh, what? Sorry, you guys.
Digital character sheet?
I'm using yeah. Hold on, guys. I think everyone's starting to delay on the other way. Refresh. I might jump out of the call and jump back in, and that might refresh it on Facebook.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
were you going to look over these? Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
Is there anything you're looking for in specific?
I wasn't like searching the body. I was just gonna be like, this is a young cleric lady. We're not leaving her under a table in the laboratory. That's wrong.
Okay.
Cool, now it sounds like people are being more
Okay, cool.
clear. Good. Okay. So yeah, Kazdal, he's gonna spend his time just kind of examining the bracelet. Like, he looks confused, right? Like, anyone that like looks at him, it seems that he has a familiarity with it, but it's not like super familiar, if that makes sense. Like he's trying to figure out what it means.
Yeah.
He's just gonna wait for him to finish looting the body and be like, are you finished?
Yeah, kinda. I think we should keep looking around the room. There might be more useful stuff.
Abby, will you help me get her out of this lab?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't need to. You can leave her. She's fine.
Like, God-wise, like, I have stories to know this body is. I've got story reasons for this to be significant.
Oh dear.
Yes. This is part of my mission.
Okay.
Oh. I just didn't want to leave this poor girl's body in a laboratory.
What's your mission,
And
Abby?
and I'm over here just kind of like roaring with math. It's like, oh my gosh, Holden, it's true. The stories are true.
Abby, are you alright? Abby,
Yes,
are you okay?
Yeah,
I am.
do you
more
know this
than
person?
okay.
Is there something?
Husband?
No, I don't know this woman specifically, but considering her insignia, I think, looking for her. Maybe? I don't know. And I just kind of like drag her more. out
Wait,
of the
you're
room.
looking for the lady that has this?
Not necessarily, but I am.
That
So I stop and I was just like, from what I can tell from the Wild Mother, she wants me to help her be reconciled to the Law Bear. Since they have any relationship. So yeah,
You would know.
I need to be extra respectful.
Kazdal, you would know about this from your conversations, I'll say. You would know that at one time the Lawbearer and the Wild Mother were basically lovers, but they had a falling out about, should the wild or should society thrive? So they're not on too good terms now.
Well. Abby, I
okay.
don't know much
That
about
makes
the
sense.
specific
I-
work
yeah,
that's
I
done,
see.
but do you think one of them would be inordinately angry if I burned this poor girl's body instead of leaving them in this frigid wasteland?
I don't know much about the funeral rites about this. Depends on the society.
What's both know anything about the funeral rites?
Hello.
Well,
What's that?
Would folks know anything about the funeral rites?
I mean, for the Lawbearer, no, you would not. Kazdal might know. If you want to make a religion check, Kazdal.
do one. Guys, see if he knows about the funeral rites.
I mean, we can look this up real quick.
Let me see. Hold up. I'll pull up my character.
What's the character thing?
And guys all got a 19.
All right. Yeah, you do know about this. The Lawbearer clerics are usually buried in their temples, and when they're not, they are usually either incinerated or laid to rest in stone coffins.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
I'm gonna
But you gather that probably anything,
Yeah, you can light it up.
other than leaving her in a laboratory under a table would be better.
I'm gonna try and carry her over to the forge that was up the hall here.
Oh, that was
Yeah, that might be the best bet for burning a body.
Okay.
Yeah, just where there's coals there that'll help.
There
and
is-
all I have is a produce flame cantrip
There.
also the burning room.
that we didn't unlock.
Oh, did we not Yes, we unlock did. it? I thought we did. That's how we
Did
got
we?
in.
Oh, we
One
did.
time when it
You
forgot
did
about that.
you did unlock the Bernie room, yes.
Oh,
That's why you have so many vials of frigid woe now.
right. I forgot about that. So yeah, if I can take some time to carry this poor cleric to the Bernie room, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be assisting.
All right, Abby and Beezer, you both go ahead and lay her to rest inside there, and close the door. And which one of you? You're very solemn with your funeral rites here. Who's gonna pull the lever?
I think that should be Abigail.
I also
Alright.
think it should be Abigail.
All right, Abby, do you say anything before you pull the lever?
Before you touch this woman's body. Wrong lever, Kron! Stop that!
Why did we even have that?
I'm going to.
Don't blame me.
So I'll say, I wish
You hear on the other side of the door.
I'm not
Sadly, that's not what you hear. That would have been cool, though. You just hear this of fire just roaring behind there. All right, guys.
And I lift the lever back up.
Okay.
And I'm going to go into the room, kind of, and I'm going to try and get her ashes into one of the stone boxes, since that feels the most respectful.
Okay. It does take a little while to incinerate her. It's not like and then she's gone. But eventually, yes. Yeah. Eventually, you do have some ashes. You scoop them up, put them in the chest that once had the frigid woe. Go ahead and close it.
And I think I'm going to do a little prayer to see like what the wild mother thinks of this.
All right. You go ahead and pray to your mother. And as you're expressing your sorrow and your fear of the place you're in, you suddenly feel a warmth coursing through your chest, and a little voice in the back of your head, almost without words, almost through images of just expressing, thank you for showing such care towards someone who was once my child, as all living things are. Thank you for going on this journey for me. And then you feel coursing up through you, through your legs, up into your chest, this certainty, this drive, the same thing that you felt when you left your homeland and went off into the unknown, just knowing that your goddess needed you to, without reason. And you know that she now wants you to go through the door over here. You know that you cannot leave this place until you find something that she is looking for, the thing she has sent you here for. It was not this cleric.
Is this one pretty much picked over?
The laboratory, yes. Unless you want some broken glass or acid.
Okay, then yeah. I just,
Get some broken glass in a sock and one vial of acid, and then we smash it against somebody. It does double.
except for I do. Kazdal probably would have been. He would have been interested in anything research related for this mage.
Okay.
Like if there was any amount of like notes.
Look through the books, and none of them are written in anything you can read. You do find a notebook that is on the table where he was working, but when you look at it, it looks like he has just been writing the same thing for years. Over and over and over and over and over.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it probably says the gods must die.
But you can take it if you want.
So even if there's stuff I can't read, I'd like take the notebooks of
Okay. You go ahead and take
any amount of his research.
All right. You go
I
ahead
guess
and
I'd take.
you go ahead and take his scrawlings with you. Hello, Foth. How are you here?
You
Nope.
missed it. I was a bear a little bit
Welcome.
ago.
Oh, Foth is gone again.
Mark got the story. What happened?
Yeah,
I know, and I missed it. I'm only here for a short while, though.
it's okay. I'm recording it.
As we all.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you taking a long rest, or
Might as well. Let's.
Yeah,
Since
that's probably a good
Kazdal and I
idea.
are basically out of spell
It's a-
slots.
Do we try and find a nice place to take a rest?
We're
Or...
camping.
Hold on. What if these doors are made out of stone and limitation for carving?
Yes, you don't know that those are teleportation signals, but you do see that there are runes carved onto the door. In this room.
I would think that
Put it together.
I think I could put two and two together.
Yeah, you can. I'm just saying
Scratched out.
you can't read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gather that, oh, this is magic.
Are you suggesting we try to scratch out the teleportation runes like we did with the trap runes on the chests?
Yeah. We're gonna take a long rest.
Where are you long resting?
Just in this room next to the Bernie room where we just had the funeral.
Okay. Chime will join you then.
Expect a funeral.
We're gonna sleep right.
Alright.
Close up the door, seal ourselves in ice again.
Okay.
I was gonna say, let's crack that door open that has a fire going on in it, and let the fire go, so that we can be warm.
We would have to be very far away from the door for it not to be heard.
Would we?
Yes.
I mean, just probably.
Just for safety reasons.
Okay, let's keep the door closed and turn on the fire.
Yeah, we do that.
Oven.
Yeah.
Alright. So you turn on the
only one
fire?
that isn't a big
Could crack the
big
door.
road of the truck.
Take
Yeah.
some bread and one of the
Oh, D&D, it's full of toast.
no last one's
I didn't hear you.
Take some bread in one of the chests.
Yeah, you can.
Roll for toast.
Sure it's not the one.
That's gonna piss off me.
That'd just be gross.
Hold on.
Alright, so you turn on the fire?
What do you mean that wasn't flour?
No, don't do that.
Yeah, we turn on the fire room.
Okay. You hear the fire roaring back there.
For toast.
8 for toast, okay. On the fire, and then you go back in and check, and it's not really toast, it's more like warmed up bread. So you have some warm,
You have warm dirt bread.
yeah, warm dirt bread.
I feed it
I love the galaxy.
to, I feed it to,
He seems very pleased. He was getting hungry. So the fire room does warm up the room you're in a little bit, makes it a bit more comfortable. So you're going to sleep?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm gonna cuddle with Chime a bit just because it's cold.
Okay. He welcomes this and like just sort of holds you awkwardly. And he says,
We should
"Don't die, okay?"
probably be keeping a watch.
I'll take first watch.
All right. Oak
Now
takes
you
first.
going to bed, you almost died.
Well, I just like snuggle up with her back.
How was Foth in all of this?
She didn't get hurt at all.
Yeah, you did some damage.
Yeah. No. Sounds good.
Nope,
Did Foth get hit?
No, Foth didn't.
I got it.
Yeah, just Beezer and you.
Both didn't get hit at all.
Didn't see her. Gotcha.
You guys killed him too fast. He couldn't get to you.
Gotcha.
But you,
Fair.
Foth, you were sort of traumatized by Beezer turning into a bear and charging down the hallway at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't at you, it was past you. It wasn't like rampaging at my friends, I was running.
Ah!
Still traumatizing. Moderately, minorly.
Yeah, like, it freaked out a little bit.
All right.
Maybe
So
I
who's
should
on
say
first watch?
Okay. Abby's on
I'll
first
take it.
watch.
Definitely to contemplate.
All right. Abby and Foth are on first watch. Your time in the room passes uneventfully. The fire continues to burn behind the door as your friends sleep. You don't seem to hear anything happening.
The sound of snoring.
Yes.
Silently staring at each other.
Not talking at all.
No chance for plot progression whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's not like
Whatever
watch
time.
people talk.
You want to say anything to me, folks?
I'm a little behind on what just happened, so.
Okay, so I just admitted to the entire party that I have figured out what I have a clear image of what my mission is here, which is to reconcile my goddess, the Wild Mother, to the Lawbearer, because they had a falling out in the past, and the Wild Mother wants to reconcile the situation.
Okay.
You also did just have a vision about her telling you there's something you need to get here.
Yeah, and I'm looking kind of haunted. And
Both
determined.
is probably also looking a little bit on edge from earlier.
Yeah, a little on edge, but mostly like determined. Now that I know what I need to do a little bit more.
No, I meant that Foth is looking a little bit like that because of
Oh,
seeing Beezer transform.
yeah. You okay there, folks?
It's some bad memories recently for that.
With yours?
Is that something to do with Beezer turning into a bear?
I mean, that brought them back up, but it has nothing to do with Beezer.
Well, we don't really have much else to do, so may I ask, or you don't want to talk about it?
Oh, that's what you want to ask. Right. Sure. Not sexual undertones. Got it.
Foth, you
You're so bad at emotions, I love it.
But, you're asking about my, I guess, problems with, I guess you might be able to call it problems with bears, or
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you have problems with bears.
I don't have a problem with bears.
So you're really not like bearish.
I have a problem with being transformed into bears, into a bear.
What?
Are we talking about being a hairy man?
No.
Oak is now awake.
You're asleep.
No, don't eat my turkey.
But no, this isn't a sex joke. I also said something similar back in the village before we went on the river of lava. And
Everything's
no, a little over a year ago, I was sort of rescued, found some ruins, and got transformed into a bear. For about a year.
How is being a bear?
Quote of the session.
So how was that?
I couldn't turn back. So there was that. I was in a bear on my own will for a year. I was saved by a wandering druid.
Abby's like got the worst social skills.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty fun to be a bear. Come on, Lucky.
I will admit my character is pretty dumb.
Oh, Abby.
Pretty ditzy over here. Well,
It wasn't the best, although, blessing or curse, I can now speak to animals.
Oh, that's why you can do that.
We're free.
So, yeah. Still trying to deal with that, because I only got transformed back a month or so ago.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
This monk has issues.
Abby now just realizing that what she said was kind of awkward. Like kind of not just like sitting awkwardly.
Oh shit, a tragic backstory. Fuck.
Went for about a guy with the rest of you while I was supposed to be like on sabbatical in this quiet northern town. Y'all just kicked the door in on my therapy, it's fine.
Also, dreadfully worried about losing my place, so maybe trying to end my sabbatical early, even though I haven't dealt with everything yet.
It's even worse than what you said, Beezer. She's not on sabbatical. She was basically given shit job because they thought she deserted for a year. So they're like, go guard that stupid.
Oh no.
No idea how to handle this situation. Riddle my thoughts and try not to say anything dumb again.
We can wake up the next squad.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Go to sleep.
All right.
2 hours in. It's like, I'm going to bed early.
I hope Chime awake. Chime. Chime.
What? Hello? Hello? Good morning!
Adventure?
Yes.
An adventure?
What is it?
Want to go peruse around in the dark?
Me? Yes.
Supposed to be
Yes.
keeping watch.
Yes.
Did Chime say yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck.
No.
Oh, great. We go on an adventure now.
Yep.
Why did I choose to wake up Oak?
What are you doing, Oak?
Oh no, they're gone.
Reloading the screen.
There you are.
Sorry. We didn't loot the bodies.
Oh my god.
They're zombies!
I'm kidding.
You're going to go loot.
I wouldn't do this. I just wanted to see what you all would do.
Chime is now just wandering away into the darkness, looking at things. He's over here now.
I run and grab time. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Time. I'm joking.
This is not the time for.
They're back anyway.
This is not the time for jokes. You. Almost. And then he starts making this noise that sounds like a. Funeral.
Oh, funeral bell.
And then he goes and curls up beside Abby.
I'm gonna sit out here.
Okay.
He's gonna sleep.
No, he's awake. He's just kind of like nestled near her. He's... Yes.
What was it like on sea?
When?
What was it like at sea?
With you? Well, in your life. In my.
Your adventures with the nice.
It's good. Yes. Sailing.
Good.
Stealing. Selling merchandise. And then you hear him switch into Captain Murtis's voice and he says, "A little piracy never hurt anyone, Chime. Let's go."
I fucking knew it. I'm sorry.
I agree. Piracy is an okay thing. I like pirates.
He says once again in her voice, "We only
They're anything like
What did you say? You're very jarbled. What?
I'm jarbled.
You were just speaking really fast or something. I couldn't make out your words.
Oh. I said I like
Good.
pirates and I get
He kind of leans over to you and he says, in Captain Murtis's voice, "Is it really piracy if you steal from a pirate?"
no.
He offers you a candy.
I remember these candies and I'm like, yes.
This candy is super spicy. It's like a chili powder lime candy, you know?
Oh shit, I break out high.
He's got.
Yeah.
He pranked me with some really like sour candies. But then, I'm gonna make it fun.
Right, because you're allergic to spices.
Your long rest is like a sleepover.
The 15.
You're but you're okay.
Luckily, I learned not to withhold this, not to sneeze. So like, my face gets all like scrunched and like, and then I give Chime a thumbs up. And then,
He kind of laughs a little bit. And then he kind of looks down at Abby and says, "So scary."
yes, as she can be scary. We were fighting.
He kind of laughs a little and leans. He kind of leans closer to you and he says, "Do you think really she likes me?"
I nod my head. And then I patted my shoulder.
He looks pleased.
Hold on. 1 second.
Oh.
No.
Oh, she's gonna do a song now.
Oh no.
That curse.
Exercise that bard.
As the doom music plays. What is it?
Hold on.
Oh, thriller, sounds like.
There you go. It just like busts out in that song. Let's gotta have faith, faith, faith.
Very pleased. So, huh?
Huh?
What's that?
Yeah. You kind of got really you sound like you're 20 feet away.
Hello? Hello?
Fix it.
Yeah, everybody's lagging.
Yeah.
I
Look,
s-
Michael does that to you.
So, Chime listens to your song, and his eyes get really big, and just like, he's pleased. Some romantic hopes here. Alright, so finish your long rest, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Then I won't bring it up.
Okay. I mean,
It's
terrible.
It's only applicable if you've seen Shape of Water.
Alright.
You're terrible.
You're terrible.
You all wake up after your 8 hours of sleep. Abby, you wake up being cuddled. The rest of you, you're fairly warm now. This room is a little warm. But yeah, you all feel pretty rested. Your hit points are back up to your normal maximum.
Perfect. I feel so rejuvenated. Got my hit dice.
That's better.
Got my spells. Ed, let's go charge into something else stupidly.
It's not charged into anything.
I know, I was like, they're just gonna keep going. I was so afraid you guys were just gonna like,
Swords again.
yeah.
We can take him this time.
no. You're the first one that did that and ran the fuck away and peed yourself.
One more Thunderwave ought to do it.
You peed my pants. I didn't pee my pants.
Hey, Abby,
Yeah?
since you're much stronger than I am, you want to try gouging those wounds off that door?
I'll try.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me, Abby. Yeah. Nice problem. You're just like with your sword and you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That rune is gone.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
No, you did not.
This one?
No,
Yeah.
I teleported before we did.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to lockpick it.
Does anyone have any bardic inspiration they can give me?
Nope.
No.
I'll slap you with a guidance
You
spell.
don't not- There you go. There's your bardic inspiration.
So you got plus D4, whatever you roll.
Oh, I guess that's not how that works.
No.
Uh,
14.
Okay. Yeah, not a big problem. You just spend some time with your lockpick. The door's unlocked.
I shoved the door open.
All right, you shove the door open. Do you look into the hall?
Yes.
All right. Immediately, you see a zombie.
Excellent. I've got my spear out.
A body?
A-
Oh.
Oak goes, you guys.
Oh, more like you.
I draw my sword.
All right. They are both turning towards you. You can see they have the same Aeorian robes on. And they're just like, and start going towards you. So, if you want to roll some initiative with me, or if you're going to attack,
Yeah, let's just kill him.
Let's just close the door.
Put it on the corner.
Abby,
All right,
13.
well
Okay.
Oak got 17.
Hold on a second, guys. Give me a sec here.
Hi.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
We have everybody's initiative.
It's not bringing up the. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. I need the zombie character sheet. Okay, let's do 20
Yeah,
to
one hit point.
25 to 21. Anyone? 15 to 20.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Both got 20.
I got 17.
Foth got 20. Oak got 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did everybody go?
10 to 14.
10.
Okay.
I got 13.
Okay. Kazdal?
Got a 9.
Okay. Let's do Chime here. 18 plus. That's 19, 20, 21, 22. That's a 24 for him. And let me do my zombies real quick. Sorry, here. Boop. That's 12. That's a 10. That's this one here. All right. Oh, and Sir Bath. I forgot him.
You
'Cause-
got a 3.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Okay, so we have an open door with Oak yelling about zombies, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All
More
right.
dead guys.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, hold on here. Come on. Clicker. It would help if I was on the right layer. There we go. Alright, so it's Chime's turn. He's gonna run over past Oak and try to protect him. 5, 10, 15, 20,
I
25.
smack his ass. As he runs out.
His bird bottom.
His feathery tush.
Get in there.
Alright. Nice tag teaming, guys. Good job. And he can get over to here. And he's going to make his rapier attack, of course. And that's a... Oh, that misses. Okay. That misses so bad. So he misses. We're on to Foth.
The ass slap is very distracting.
Yes, it was. Plus come to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing here's how far I can go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to attack using a whip.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Or would I be able to get one space closer?
I mean,
You can move diagonally.
Yeah, moving at diagonals, you might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
You were just north of Abbey, right? Just north
Uh,
of Abbey?
Diagonally.
You were here?
Diagonally, yeah.
Or here.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah, time
4.
would be-
Yeah, if you move out straight diagonal, you can get right there.
All right.
Straight diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll attack with quarterstaff then.
okay.
That's
What number is it? Damn. That's a damn.
that's a 3 plus 6. So I'm pretty sure that's a 9 and that misses.
That does hit, though.
There's zombies.
That hits. Roll damage.
9 hits.
Yeah.
Zombies aren't the most
There's zombies.
hardy things in the world.
Plus 4, so 9 points of damage.
Alright, 9 points of damage.
Gonna attack with an unarmed strike. That's a 19 plus 5, so 24 to hit.
That hits so much.
Wow.
And that's a 3 plus 4 damage, so another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Dang.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me do math.
That's 16 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
No way it's
I can
still
take
up.
myself out.
Alright, this thing is...
That would have been enough to knock me out.
This thing is pummeled and just... It's kind of like walking like this now, but still coming for you. Are you staying there, Oak?
Oh man, they're hardier than we are.
Adventurers.
Coming for me.
That also would have killed me.
And me.
That hurt me.
What
What
happened?
the hell trash are you talking about, man?
Oak, it's your turn.
Kick your ass.
Ducks between these guys. Sees this guy who he didn't see before. Puts away his swords and draws his bow.
Okay.
I can't do anything else because drawing my bow would be my
Okay, cool. But you are primed.
Is it a longbow or something?
No, it's a short bow, but I have to put my
Yeah,
sword
it's an accident.
and draw my bow.
Yeah. But you're ready for next time. And it is now the blue zombie's turn. And he can move not so fast.
They'll never catch us.
And he can only get over to here as he shambles towards you, going, "Ah." It's Abby's turn.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's no space for her.
There's literally no space.
It's okay, guys. You can.
Hallway combat.
I'm get to here, pull both out of the way while like drawing my sword.
Okay.
Switch places. And make an attack at the zombie.
All right, go ahead.
My longsword.
Make an attack.
Seven.
That does not hit. Your attack goes wide as you try not to hit your comrades. Yeah. Sorry, Abby. Are you staying there?
Trying to leap over me in heavy armor, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are you staying there, Abby, or going? All right.
So where's Foth in this?
I'm on top of both. So I would come back and I like pushed her back.
All right, Beezer, your turn.
You said you didn't want this last night.
What?
I'm gonna come back here, just behind the short people. Well, Trine's actually the same height as me, isn't he? No, he's 5 feet.
Yeah, he's shorter than you.
He's short. So, I'm gonna go behind the short people and cast Produce Flame at the blue guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Do. Well, damn it.
That hits. Roll damage.
Cool. Not a lot. Eight.
All right, 8 points of damage. As you literally scorch this person's clothes off the top half of their body.
Zombies are very flammable.
They are. All right, that's.
I was over here stabbing so they can move this.
Stop that.
Being a professional?
Alright, so this slightly burning zombie still coming down the hallway towards you. All right, Beezer, moving or staying?
I'll stay there.
All right, it's now the red zombie's turn,
Extra hard.
and let's see. The last one who attacked him was Abby, so he'll attack you.
Okay.
And it does a bludgeoning attack, right? Some weird thing.
It's gonna do a slam attack against you as it just tries to wham you with its body, and that's a natural 20 for it. Oh, sorry, no, it does have a weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it just has like a big ol' stick.
The most dangerous
You
weapon
hit
is
one
kind
good
of real
weapon.
big stick.
Fuck, a stick.
She's gonna hit you with her other arm. Tear it off. Whack.
Just put it right back on afterwards.
And that's 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Ab.
Wait.
As he just slams into the side of your head with his big stick.
Ow! What the fuck?
Ah. Castal, you're up.
Cool. I'll step my way into here. I'm gonna look back at the duck and be like, "Looks like it's just you and me again, buddy." And then I'm gonna Sacred Flame
Quack.
the east one.
Okay. Let's see.
So, dex
That's
save for
deck
Red
save.
Sunday.
All right. Whoa, that's a 10.
Boy, howdy. So that 5 points of radiant damage.
All right. Red Zombie is engulfed in radiant flame, and he's looking bad. He's kind of like, ugh.
I'm not dead. That's 21 points of damage.
Oh man, I know that thing is still up.
All right. Good job, Kesdal. Moving.
No, not besides there.
Okay. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, it's Oh, come on. Controls, why are you doing this to me? Sorry, the map is freaking out. Oh my gosh, stop moving.
Zombies appear around the corner.
It's just, it glitches and spams like 10 zombies in the game.
Oh,
No!
4 vampire lollies.
Oh god.
I brought them from the other game.
Past life.
It's funny you should say that, Foth, because
Ah!
Oh no.
drawn by the noise of the battle, a purple one comes shambling up towards you. But that's as far as he can get right now. And now Sir Bath's turn. Very, very good. Did you
Oh,
all...
you don't get closer!
He's a duck. He's gonna waddle after his person. Very good. He waddles in and then immediately runs away. And we're back to... and
Turn
we're...
around, turn around!
And we're back to Chime, who's gonna make another rapier attack against the red one. That's a 24. That's a 24 to hit, so it hits. And 28 of damage. And that's 2 points of damage, which, as he slashes through its chest, it collapses onto the ground and dies.
Woo,
so close.
took quite a bit.
And after he does this, he looks to you all and goes, "Yeah! Woo!
Good job.
Okay.
Good job. That
Don't get cocky.
All right, Foth, you're up.
Alright, well,
Unless you have to leave.
yes, I can move from under there. I can probably stay around for like one more round.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we finish the...
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, how was Abby on top of me?
I kind of like pushed you aside.
You're just standing.
Did I
You're
go prone for that then?
no. You're just standing in the same area, guys. Squares are 5 feet.
Like really close together.
You can stand near each other. It's okay. You don't have to literally shove your compatriots aside.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
I didn't consent to this as I run away.
Right next to the blue zombie.
Uh-huh. And then I'm going to use quarterstaff to attack it.
All right, go ahead.
A 17 plus 6, so that's
That hits.
Nice.
That definitely hits.
It's, 7 points of damage, and then I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Hey.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
That's a 15 plus
that
5,
hit.
so that's a
That hits.
unnatural 20. That's it. And then the second one's a 10.
10 points of damage?
No,
10 to hit.
Oh, that's
I'm
still.
just rolling them so I can just roll the dice. So that's 11 points of damage.
How do you want to do that, Foth?
The other guy is like the master zombie and
It was the red one. That's why it's so much powerful. The first
The Red
level.
Ranger was always the best one.
No, you guys just did a lot of damage the first 2 times, and now this.
Gonna, what was it? I guess hit it through the, or in the chest with the quarterstaff, and then right hook, and then a left hook to punch the head off into the corner.
Hell yeah.
It makes a very wet thud against the opposite wall and collapses to the ground.
you know.
And he is dead now.
Kill.
Good job. Yep, that
Those turn, right?
it is Oak's turn, yes.
I stepped forward with my bow drawn, and I fired an arrow
Okay.
at the purple guy.
Alright, roll to hit.
That would be an 11. Woo!
That hits. Roll damage on your arrow.
Still probably.
I forgot that. But I also have a quiver of +1 arrows. I think I'm going to use one of those.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
That would be a 6.
Alright, 6 points of damage as your arrow lodges itself into its chest.
Take that, you
Undead. Why?
unedible jerky. Inedible jerky.
Very, very, very good, Oak.
Uneditable.
Uneditable Reddit. So it's not edited on Reddit.
Alright, Abby, we're back to you.
I'm gonna completely rush to the purple one and make another slash at it.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
22. Holy shit.
That
That misses.
that's super hits.
He's gonna use parry.
It barely scrapes him.
How much damage? 1 point of damage. Okay.
Plus the strength modifier.
Yeah, plus strength.
Okay.
So that's 4.
Alright.
4 points of damage.
Come on, guys, you can kill this. Yes, we'll kill the zombie and then end.
Okay. I'm gonna move up just behind both and like excuse me, put my arm over her shoulder and cast produce flame again
Okay.
on the person with me.
And is that just an automatic hit?
Just use both shoulders like
No.
a rest. The front
Yeah,
row.
like a sniper rest, like hold still.
Okay.
Actually,
I'll be alright.
Wow,
Very
nice.
good. Roll that damage, Beezer.
Hell yeah. That's double damage.
Woo, yeah, it is double damage.
Double damage.
6 points of damage.
Okay. It's not looking great as it is literally on fire now. Oh, good job, Beezer. Kazdal, we're to you again.
Wait. No, but
Already.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because the other zombies are
Say
dead.
for friend.
Okay.
Wait, is he within range?
5,
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's in range. So say a friend.
okay. Let's see, that's
wisdom?
that's a 7 minus 2, so 5.
Yes! And that is 6 points of radiant damage.
Exactly the number you needed. Oof. Kazdal. Woohoo! Good job. As your radiant fire engulfs it over the normal fire, which Beezer has set it on, it just kind of lets out this "Ah!" and collapses to the ground and stops moving. It is still on fire.
Sick.
Good job, guys. You beat the hull zombies.
Sweat.
Well,
We did it.
you did
Now
it.
let's check doors for whatever the hell was teleporting us.
I think,
It's the weird carvings. So the weird carvings teleport or incinerate or
I think,
or whatever they feel like.
do you need to go now, Jaden?
I should ASAP, yeah. If
Yeah.
there's anything else we need to finish up first, we can.
Okay,
I think this is a good
we can
stopping
check doors
place.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Alright.
good job, guys. You didn't die. I'm surprised.
We didn't die to the light.
Hey.
That was good.
Abby picked her.
Honestly, we did, like, compared to last time, we didn't even come close this time to dying.
Speak for yourself.
You had more trouble with the swords than the white.
Than, like, the mage, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh, awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Freaking swords.
Frickin' swords. And you
No,
have a
that's
cool
fine.
charm bracelet now, Kazdal. Which is a spellcasting
I know.
focus for you.
I have pretty... Yes!
Yes,
Found my focus.
you did.
I should...
Sweet.
I have to edit my character sheet and include all this stuff, so I'll have to do that.
Okay.
Can't wait to sell this platinum beaker and make some money.
I'm so mad that the cure wasn't in the lab. Like I thought for sure that
You think so, right? Yeah.
these read completed ones are.
It's too bad. It's too bad you guys.
Luke's the body.
It's too bad you guys couldn't talk to him. He would have told you where it was if you'd succeeded that diplomacy check.
Yeah, except that nobody
serious?
like either. She's got a negative to everything to do with talking to people.
And you're
So
only.
this phone.
And I'm always the one that starts talking to people. It's terrible. Stop letting me talk to people. Beezer is a nightmare.
Oak has a +3, but he doesn't speak Elvish. So all he heard was just you guys babbling about something.
At least three of us speak Elvish then.
Yeah.
It's
So
true.
it would be Casdell speaks Elvish, don't you?
Yeah.
4 of us speak
Oak, you
Elvish.
Speak Elvish.
Chime speaks
Beezer
Elvish.
speaks Elvish.
Yes.
Chime speaks. I'm the only one that don't speak Elvish.
The only two.
I guess that's a lesson in asking.
To let me talk.
I guess that's a lesson in asking for translations, guys.
Yeah.
Oak would have just been like, what?
That's fair.
All right.
Confused with like, what the hell's going on?
Good luck with your paper, Jaden, and your
I
finals.
enjoyed this. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. We'll see. Alright, bye.
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 Alright, come on.
Bye.
See you later.